We are back for a brand new Round 2 Wrestling podcast here on the 7th of June, 2023. I am your host with the most wrestling information, SlimmDa KID, and just like last week, we are going to forego the formalities and introductions. We have an information-stuffed podcast for you, the wrestling fan, to enjoy. We have lots of rumors, news, and a plethora of title matches and exclusive results here for you on Round 2 Wrestling. So, without further ado, let's kick off this episode by taking a listen to the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill. New Japan officials are under the impression that Mercedes Moné suffered a severe sprain without a break at the Resurgence pay-per-view per Fightful Select. Legit Layla Hirsch is getting ready to return to AEW according to Fightful Select. She's said to have resumed in-ring training since late February. An update on Braun Strowman's injury, PW Insider notes that he was spotted in Birmingham, Alabama earlier this week. There's a belief that surgery might be necessary. Sources told WrestleVotes that YouTube sensation Logan Paul is expected to be booked on both the Money in the Bank and SummerSlam pay-per-views. As of a few weeks ago, Moose's contract with Impact Wrestling was set to expire later this month, per Fightful Select. Dave Meltzer claims that AEW would have added the new Collision show to its weekly lineup even if Tony Khan never intended to bring CM Punk back. The Young Bucks' Matt Jackson had to get a Nevada State Fire Performer's license in order to do the exploding superkick spot in the Anarchy in the Arena match, per Wrestling Observer Network. Drew McIntyre completed the process to become a naturalized American citizen during his time off, says PW Insider. No update on negotiations with WWE or AEW at this time. A third match between Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes is up in the air and is set for SummerSlam in Detroit, says Wrestling Observer Radio's Dave Meltzer. Andrade El Idolo was originally planned to return to AEW television on the May 10th Dynamite episode along with Miro and Thunder Rosa, according to Fightful Select, but he declined to appear in the skit alongside Rosa and Miro. Idolo has since refuted these claims and said a scheduling conflict was the reason he was unable to participate in that particular segment. Dave Meltzer said on Wrestling Observer Radio that Bryan Danielson is, quote, a very key part of AEW creative at this time. That's a big one right there. It's been rumored now for a couple weeks that Danielson is somehow involved in creative and is doing a bang-up job in the process. Enough rumors, what-ifs, and maybes. Let's jump over to pro wrestling news. The Brickhouse Camille has officially reached the 2-year mark as NWA World Women's Champion. On June 6, 2021, Camille defeated Serena Deeb to capture the title for the first time. In those 2 years, Camille has defended the title an estimated 36 times both in and out of NWA. As of this writing, the 30-year-old is ranked 7th for most combined days as NWA Women's World Champion at 730 days and counting. 2 marquee matches for the Forbidden Door pay-per-view are now confirmed. New Japan Pro Wrestling announced yesterday that Okada will wrestle AEW's Bryan Danielson, and Kenny Omega will defend his IWGP United States Championship against Will Ospreay in a rematch from Wrestle Kingdom. Former NBA star Richard Jefferson is interested in furthering his journey as a referee, but not at the basketball court, but instead inside of the squared circle. He spent 16 years in the NBA, where he played for various teams while capturing a title with the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2016. While speaking on the Broadcast Boys podcast, Jefferson said, and I quote, "I want to referee at like Raw or WrestleMania. That's what I want. I want to do it." End quote. This will be interesting to see if WWE reaches out to the NBA star. Impact Wrestling issued the following press release announcing the return of the Rainbow T-shirt for Pride Month. The merchandise item is available on the company's website, with a portion of sales being donated to the North American Gay Amateur Athletic Alliance. Ring of Honor has its next pay-per-view date. The brand, which is owned by AEW President Tony Khan, will be holding their annual Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view on July 21st from the Cure Insurance Arena in Trenton, New Jersey. WWE Hall of Famer Ted DiBiase recently discussed on his podcast the actual value of the $1 million belt bestowed upon him during his WWF tenure. Quote, the estimated value of the $1 million belt in 1988 was $40,000. I don't know what the difference is between a diamond and an almost diamond, but I know all those little diamonds in the face of the belt. The little ones back in 88 were around $50 a piece. It's not solid gold, and like I said, its estimated value is $40,000, and it was insured, end quote. Remember, those costs and prices were from 1988. I'm sure the belt is worth more than that, but it is definitely not worth $1 million, even in 2023. UFC and WWE have a new relationship moving forward after UFC bought WWE earlier this year for several $billion. WWE is very open to athletes from other sports making the jump to the squared circle, and now UFC's Amanda Nunes might be interested in making that jump. Former UFC stars have made the jump with varying degrees of success to pro wrestling over the years. Amanda Nunes is the current UFC women's featherweight and bantamweight champion and says, quote, it depends on the contract, you know. If the contract is amazing, why not, end quote. WWE announced on Monday morning that the company has entered into a partnership agreement with Twitch that will feature the return of the WWE Twitch channel, Superstar channels, and a new sidecast feature during WWE Monday Night Raw. WWE announced the news via a press release. Former WCW star Buff Bagwell recently sat down to do a live Q&A with AdFreeShows.com. Bagwell talked about his personal issues he's dealt with over the years and getting sober last year. Bagwell said that Vice TV's Dark Side of the Ring will be doing an episode on him. No date was given on when this episode would air. 10 episodes have officially been announced so far for the current season. Dark Side of the Ring airs Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern on Vice TV. During a recent episode of the Kurt Angle Show, the WWE Hall of Famer recalled an interesting story about wanting to be part of Fozzy, a band that sees Chris Jericho serve as the lead singer. Angle noted that he is a good drummer, and while he dreamed of being in a rock band, this never actually happened. The Iron Sheik, a standout Greco-Roman wrestler from Iran who gained global fame in professional wrestling with his 1980s rivalries against the likes of Hulk Hogan, died earlier today at the age of 81, according to his official Twitter account. Sheik, whose real name was Hossein Ali Vaziri, was a former WWF World Heavyweight Champion and was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005. We here at Round 2 Wrestling are saddened to hear of the late great Iron Sheik's passing and hope any and all family survivors find solace in this time of sadness. That is the conclusion of pro wrestling news, and like we said at the beginning of this podcast, we have a plethora of title matches and those exclusive results for you, the fan. However, warning, this particular segment may contain spoilers for your favorite promotion. Listen, but with caution. You gotta love the bell. AAA Mexico Mega Champion El Hijo del Vikingo defeated Commander Andralistico to retain the AAA Mega Championship. In New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Champion Willow Nightingale defeated Emi Sakura to retain the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship. New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Action Andretti to retain the New Japan Pro Wrestling World TV title. Ring of Honor Pure Champion Katsuyori Shibata defeated Lee Moriarty to retain the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. AEW Women's Champion Toni Storm defeated Sky Blue to retain the AEW Women's Championship. AEW TBS Champion Chris Statlander defeated Anna Jay to retain the AEW TBS Championship. Guerrero Maya Jr. defeated CMLL Mexican middleweight champion Rugido to become the new CMLL Mexican middleweight champion. Star Jr., Volador Jr., and Atlantis Jr. defeated CMLL World Trios champions Los Infernales to become the new CMLL World Trios champions. NWA National Heavyweight Champion EC3 defeated Thrillbilly Silas Mason to retain the NWA National Heavyweight Championship. WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens defeated the Viking Raiders to retain the WWE Undisputed Tag Team titles. WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Rhea Ripley defeated Natalya to retain the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. WWE United States Champion Austin Theory defeated Sheamus to retain the WWE United States Championship. WWE Intercontinental Champion Gunther defeated Matt Riddle, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Damian Priest to retain the WWE Intercontinental Championship. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins defeated The Miz to retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Catch-22 defeated IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions Intergalactic Jet Setters to become the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Jeff Cobb to retain the New Japan Pro Wrestling World TV title. Bishamon defeated House of Torture and United Empire to win the vacant IWGP and New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Tag Team Championships. Never Openweight Champion David Finlay defeated El Phantasmo to retain the Never Openweight Championship. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Hiromu Takahashi defeated Master Wato to retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Never Openweight Six-Man Tag Team Champions Kazuchika Okada, Tomohiro Ishii, and Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Shota Umino to retain the Never Openweight Six-Man Tag Team titles. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Sanada defeated Yota Tsuji to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. JCW Champion Jordan Oliver defeated Bam Sullivan to retain the JCW Championship. NWA United States Tag Team Champions The Country Gentlemen defeated The Fixers, Magnum Muscle, Daisy Kill and Talos, TNT, The Spectaculars, Toxin and Arez, and SVGS to retain the NWA United States Tag Team titles. NWA Women's World Tag Team Champions M95 defeated Angelina Love and Max the Impaler to retain the NWA Women's World Tag Team titles. Ruthie J defeated NWA Women's World TV Champion Kenzie Page via disqualification. NWA Women's World Champion Kenzie Page retains the title. NWA National Heavyweight Champion EC3 defeated Thom Latimer to retain the NWA National Heavyweight Championship. NWA Women's World Champion Camille defeated Natalia Markova to retain the NWA Women's World Championship. Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch defeated Blunt Force Trauma to win the 2023 Tag Team Crockett Cup. Ring of Honor Six-Man Champions The Embassy defeated Cheeseburger, Eli Isom, and Marcus Cross to retain the Ring of Honor Six-Man Tag Team Championships. Ring of Honor TV Champion Samoa Joe defeated Matt Sydal to retain the Ring of Honor TV title. GCW World Champion Masha Slamovich defeated Rina Yamashita to retain the GCW World Championship. Blake Christian defeated GCW World Champion Masha Slamovich after cashing in his Grab the Brass Ring title shot to become the new GCW World Champion. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins defeated Damian Priest to retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Star Black defeated CMLL Mexican Heavyweight Champion Sargado to become the new CMLL Mexican Heavyweight Champion. That is the conclusion of Round 2 Wrestling. Be sure to tune in next week for a brand new podcast. I am SlimmDa KID. Thank you once again for tuning in. Be sure to listen to this podcast again in case you missed any information.
Bye.